Thank you for ending your work week with us here on Valley News Live, gliding through the 10 o'clock hour. If you're in the Bemidji area, you got some locally heavy rain and some flooding taking place there. We showed you the picture earlier that confirms reports of some heavy rain right over the Bemidji area. This warning's in effect for a flash flood. Flash flooding means that those waters can be quite high. Do not try to drive or walk across rapid moving water. 2.8 inches estimated by the Doppler radar, where you see the orange blob right smack dab over Bemidji itself. Now, as we take a look at the estimates of Doppler radar, we see spotty, heavy areas of rain across northwest Minnesota. Roseau County picking up quite a bit, as a matter of fact. But the eastern third of North Dakota, where you see the yellows and the oranges here, some more significant rain. Near Fargo and north of Fargo, the radar is estimating over 3 inches of rain. That was the storms that were parked north of the city for well over an hour and dumping rain at 1 to 3 inches per hour. And not far from you in Lisbon and the Fort Ransom area, 1.3 inches estimated here, with some even heavier amounts out there along the Cheyenne and James River valleys. Here's what's left. Just off to the east of Detroit Lakes, heading through southern and eastern parts of Becker County. A few rumbles of thunder. There's nothing severe here, just continuing to trek its way south. Fergus Falls, you have showers in the ballpark, particularly on the east side of I-94 heading toward the Big Lake, maybe Battle Lake, going to see some showers making their way through. This is all moving at only about 25 miles per hour to the south and east. So the Highway 10 corridor all the way from Detroit Lakes and Frazee right into Wadena, going to see some locally heavy rain. 72 Grand Forks, 68 in Thief River Falls, and 68 for you in the Jamestown area as well. Look at this. Bemidji, 61, whoo, crisp temperatures on the way. Right now out at Hector it's 72, 70 at Moorheads Airport, and the wind west-northwesterly. That's right, a northwest component to the wind. That northerly wind will continue to increase as we go through the overnight hours. I pause this at 2 a.m., Stacy, in case you're out walking the cat. It's going to be a little soggy in the southern counties, but exiting. Then the breezes pick up for the morning. Patchy fog, and it does look like the winds will be around 15 to 20, 50s to around 60 degrees. Then a little sunshine, but that wind picks up. It'll be gusty, so hold on to your napkins out there at Ribfest, and those winds will be over 30 miles per hour at times in our southern counties. Fargo has a shot at 80, but most of us will spend most of the day in those 70s, and a few of you in northern Minnesota maybe only in the 60s. Some mean clouds today. It all started early this afternoon. Paul shared a photo of these moving through the Cavalier area, and that is a Shelfie McShelferson making its way in. Some darker shades over to that side of the cloud. Okay, now look at our Proseed Farming 3-day forecast. The cool weekend ahead. We start warming back up though on Monday and dry. Sunday will be the pick day of the weekend, says Hutch, because Hutch says there'll be less wind. Temperatures, they climb right back up there. Flag Day looks sizzling hot. 94 degrees. Make sure you have the sunscreen. Storm chance on Thursday. Cooling us off Friday, and then the heat is on once again. Don't you know? Next weekend and the following work week looks summer-like.
Summer is the one with the cat stroller, lest we forget.
Oh, yes.
So she's out there at 2 a.m. We'll have to let her know, too. Yeah.
I will send her a text.
All right. Thanks, Hutch.